I used to think that consistency was about showing up every day, no matter how I felt. But that's only really part of the story. Let me ask you a question. How many times have you tried to be consistent with a new habit and then life happens? You get off track. Maybe you miss one day, then two, and suddenly you've given up on your goal entirely. So what's the secret to staying consistent in 2025? It's not willpower. It's something much more effective. So stick around to find out what it is. Consistency is the holy grail of self-improvement, right? But for years, I really struggled with it. I'd get excited about something new, like a new workout, learning guitar, even this YouTube channel. I'd go all in, but after a few weeks, I'd find I'd hit a wall. I'd burn out, or I started skipping days. Thought it was about pushing through those moments of resistance, but what I didn't realize was that I was approaching consistency all wrong. If you're like me, you've probably felt this too. You know, you have those short bursts of motivation, that drive to start something new. But the real question is, how do you keep that fire going once the novelty wears off? Here's the thing, consistency isn't about forcing yourself to do something every day. It's not about doing the same thing at the same time with the same level of intensity every week. Instead, the secret to long-term consistency is something I call the habit ecosystem. Think of your habits like a well-designed ecosystem. If one area is weak or unbalanced, the whole system suffers. So consistency in 2025 is all about creating an environment where all your habits support each other. They can make your habits work for you instead of against you. Let's break it down with a personal example, and let's talk about my morning routine. So a few years ago, I tried, the 5 a.m. club, and I really thought it would transform my life, to be honest, but spoiler, it didn't. And instead of feeling productive, I really was just really good at being tired at 2 o'clock, honestly. So what did I do? I started creating an environment where all my habits could thrive together. And I'll give you an example. So my morning routine no longer involved around a strict wake-up time. It was all about how my sleep really connected with the rest of my habits. For me, getting enough sleep means waking up feeling rested, which honestly makes me want to work out. And guess what? This is the best part. That workout becomes my reward to get energized for the day. I'm no longer forcing it. It feels completely natural now. The exercise boosts my mood, which makes me more likely to stick to my other habits like reading or playing guitar. Okay, so how do you actually build your own habit ecosystem? It's easier than you think, but you've got to really be strategic about it. So start small. Don't try to, overhaul your entire life in one day. First, pick the habits that are most important to you. For me, that's fitness, meditation, and playing guitar. You don't need a dozen habits, just start with 2 or 3 that align with your goals. Then make sure they all work together. For example, if you want to build consistency in your fitness routine, it's really critical that you sleep well, you eat right, because your workout will really depend on the rest of the ecosystem working in a harmony. Next, track your habits, not just for a week, but for a few months. Use apps, journals, whatever honestly really works for you. This allows you to see patterns, like how your workout performance improves when you eat healthier, or how meditation makes you more focused when playing guitar. So what happens when you actually get this right? Well, let me tell you, consistency becomes effortless. Now you're not thinking about staying consistent, it's just a part of who you are now. You're building momentum in the background, and it all flows kind of naturally. When I started doing this, I saw huge shifts. Not only did my productivity skyrocket, but my confidence also came as well. I was able to start new projects like this YouTube channel and starting my Sad Lamp business, without the usual burnout or just general lack of motivation. And here's the best part about it. It felt sustainable. So if you're ready to make 2025 the year you finally master consistency, this is the approach. Build your habit ecosystem, track your progress, and make small, manageable changes that create lasting impact. To wrap up, remember, consistency is about doing everything every single day. It's about building an environment where all your habits support each other. It's the most sustainable way of creating lasting change. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one habit you're going to add to your ecosystem in 2025? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear about your goals. And if you found this video really helpful, make sure to subscribe for more habit building tips and personal growth challenges. Let's make 2025 the year of consistency together. I'll catch you in the next one.